You'll never sing that. You'll never sing that. Champions of Europe. You'll never sing that. You'll never sing that. You'll never sing that. Champions of Europe. You will never sing that. Ha ha! Yes, guys. Arsenal Football Club has lost the Champions League finals. Yes, I know I am a bit late with making this video, but listen, I was busy all day yesterday and I just had to come today and make this video for you all. Yes, champions of Europe, they will never sing that. Listen, guys, that was some game yesterday, and it's quite hard. We know to beat PSG, but Chelsea are one of the very few football clubs to beat PSG in our finals. But guys, before we get into the video, let's get the intro out of the way, please. First off, guys, let's congratulate the champions of Europe. PSG are the champions of Europe 2026. But they didn't just win the Champions League, they won it back to back consecutively. Second team in history to win the Champions League back to back. Real Madrid being the first in recent history, PSG being the second. And we need to give this team, we need to congratulate this team. This is a very, very good team. Luis Enrique, Luis Campos are doing wonders over at PSG. Their recruitment is excellent. The way how they moved away from buying all these stars and the likes of Neymar, Mbappe, Messi, Sergio Ramos, and they just scaled it down and bought proper talent. They recruited proper talent, and now they are creating a dynasty, a fortress. Their European pedigree is being really top. It has been really top notch. It has been up there, because I think in the last 5 years they've been in the 3 finals. They lost one to Bayern Munich, and they won 2. They dismantled Inter Milan last season. And yesterday, they defeated Arsenal, who has the best defense in Europe, we should say. The best goalkeeper, the best defense. But let's actually get into the game, right? I think going Arsenal game's plan was a poor one. They totally went in there to defend. Arsenal got the early goal from the likes of Kai Havertz. Yes, Shy Kai, they call him when he was at Chelsea. And look what he's doing now for them on the big stage. He did it for us, but his goal actually won us the Champions League. When I saw Kai Havertz score there early in that game yesterday, I was like, are Arsenal about to do something here? Because guys, let's make no mistake. Although they went out there with a game plan to defend, it was this close. They could have won it, because they went down on penalty. But to me, I think Arsenal game's plan was all wrong. Although they got the early goal. They got the early goal in the first 5 to 6 minutes, and they sat back and decided to defend. But when I saw that happening, I knew this was a bad thing, because what I noticed in that game, 2 players in particular, Trossard and what's his name, Saka, they started to do things that is not of their nature. They started to make one set of unnecessary fouls, because they had to sit back and defend so deep yesterday. And I saw Saka started to get frustrated. So that right there, when I saw that happening, I was like, Arsenal are going to, is either they're going to give away a red card, they're going to get a red card, or they're going to give away a penalty. I said that in some of the group chats. This game has a penalty, PSG is going to get a penalty. Less than 2-3 minutes, Arsenal gave away a penalty. You saw the writing on the wall. They sat back too deep. They defended the majority of the game. It had a percentage in the game where Arsenal had like passed the ball like 45 times, and PSG about 200 and something times. I was like, that is wild. The possession stats, PSG almost 80 something, 70 something, almost 80% of the ball, and Arsenal, they're just there, you know. So I thought the game plan was poor, but when Arsenal conceded the goal, that's when they started to come out, right? And fair play to them, they really did try to, after that point when they conceded, they really did try to come out and, you know, but I think PSG, being the favorites, being here before, they were always going to know to know how to do the know-how, right? And yeah, but the game basically came down to penalties, as we all could see, extra time and penalty, and Arsenal basically lost the game on penalty. They lost the game on penalty. When they lost the game, one of their defenders, Gabriel, he took the last and skied the ball over the post. Kick the ball over the post. Guys, Chelsea fans, we know how this feeling is because we've been here. 08 versus Man United, Istanbul. We know how it feels. Our captain, John Terry, hitting the post. We know how it feels. So when I see them crying, and we are going to get to that now, these Arsenal fans were crying. These Arsenal players and fans were crying. Matter of fact, let's get into that. Oh my goodness, y'all are gonna. This is funny. Yes, guys, look at our pass boy, Noni Madueke, crying his eyes out. He's crying. Not only him. Look at it. Look at this neck. Look at this other one. Look at this other one. Yes! Shai Kai, the one who scored the goal, broke the deadlock early. Him and Gabriel crying, consoling each other, hugging up. I have to laugh at Arsenal. I have to, because yes, they won the Premier League, but Arsenal fans need to learn to remain humble. They need to understand being humble is of great importance when you're challenging for titles, when you're competing. You know, shut your mouth, say nothing. They already started to count their eggs before it hatched. Like, we are the champions, we are going to win the Champions League and all of that. 20 years on, and you all came back and lost it yet again. Yet again. But you know what? Only in recent times, history does always have a sense of repeating itself. When a Champions League final is played, the team that is the favorite normally go on to win the Champions League. The only time that never happened, was when Chelsea won in 2012, and I think it was when Chelsea won in 2012. That's the only time in recent times that ever happened. The team that normally goes into the Champions League as favorite normally does win it. They do win it. But I have to say, kudos to Chelsea admin, because after that game, after the final whistle in that game, the final penalty was kicked, Chelsea admin, whoever it may be, whether it be male or female, whoever it is, or the admin team, they did not wait. They had their hands, their foot, their knee on Arsenal's neck. Look at this slideshow, guys. Look at this. This is what the Chelsea admin posted. This is what the Chelsea admin posted, guys. All our European trophies. Look at that. Pride of London. This is what the admin posted. Basically taunting Arsenal, trolling Arsenal. This is what the admin posted yesterday. Look at that. Look at that. And announcing stadium tours and our admin deserves a praise. He had his neck. He or she had his neck, her neck, whoever it may be, on Arsenal's. They had their knee on Arsenal's neck yesterday. They didn't waste no time. And I'm talking about a lot of publications like Sky Sports and The Athletic, the Daily Mail, all of these publications posted this. Oh my gosh. But yeah, guys, this basically, again, Arsenal fans, we know how you all are feeling right now. We've been there. Chelsea fans been there to see one of our good defenders do that, kick the ball, hit the post, whatever it is. We've been here. You guys will pick back up. All banter aside, you guys will pick back up. You all are one of the best teams in Europe, undoubtedly. But it's just taking you a longer time than everybody else. You all are going to just be like Manchester City. You all know you all will be there and you all will win it. But just the cockiness, you all need to take it down a notch. But yeah, but I just have to do it. You'll never sing that. You'll never sing that. Champions of Europe. You'll never sing that. In a bit, people. And one final thing. The balance has been restored. Chelsea is still the onlyest club in London to win the Champions League. Guys, remember to like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell notification, subscribe especially if you're new. Yeah, guys.